Preface. Marine bivalves have been a resource for human nutrition since prehistoric times. Their easy access and high nutritional quality have favored their use throughout human history. Bivalve aquaculture and wild catch have shown a steady increase from 5 to 16 million tons per year over the period 1995 to 2015. Bivalve aquaculture nowadays dominates over wild catch almost ninefold, and this figure still increases. Bivalves are low food chain filter feeders. For their aquaculture, they rely on feed from their natural environment, hence, it is a non-fed extensive aquaculture. The interactions with the environment are manifold. Main issues deal with competition with other filter feeders, overstocking, accumulation of biodeposits on the bottom, introduction of invasive species with bivalve transplantations, impacts of biotoxins for the consumer, and bivalve diseases. As impacts of bivalve aquaculture have gained much attention in literature, in this book, we focus on the goods and services of the bivalves. In addition to aquaculture for production, both wild and cultivated bivalves have a suite of functions in the ecosystem. Through their filtration capacity, they clear water from particles, and under certain conditions, this increases the transparency of the water column. Better light penetration stimulates the production of phytoplankton if sufficient inorganic nutrients are available. Direct ammonia excretion and mineralization of biodeposits, produced by the bivalves, act as a source of inorganic nutrients. So the uptake of phytoplankton by the bivalves gives a positive feedback on the growth of phytoplankton through increase in both light and nutrient availability. This is an example of a service of the bivalves to the ecosystem. This service can also be used to reduce the excess of nutrients in eutrophic conditions. Through uptake and assimilation of phytoplankton, the bivalves accumulate nutrients in their tissue, and harvesting of the product removes the accumulated nutrients from the ecosystem. Hence, the bivalves play a role in water quality management. These examples brought the initiators of this book to the idea that the goods and services of marine bivalves cover a broad suite of bivalve characteristics that are worthwhile to be better explored. During a workshop in 2016, held in Salerno, Italy, a core group of almost 20 participants discussed the various topics that contribute to a more complete picture of the goods and services, as well as the controversies and limitations of the approach. It was concluded that the goods and services concept is a good basis for a comprehensive review of the functions of marine bivalves. Moreover, we realized that the more functions we addressed, even more ideas on further use of the bivalves emerge. Participants of the workshop on bivalve goods and services, June 2016, 2 Convento, Salerno, Italy, from left to right: Henrice Janssen, Cedric Bacher, Roberto Pasters, Camille Sorel, Luca Van Duren, Ramon Filguera, Peter Cranford, Pauline Kamermans, John Grant, Tom Isabert, Jacob Capel, Jeroen Weisman, Tor Strohmeyer, Oyvind Strand, Jens Petersen, Odd C. Small, and in front João Ferreira. Not on the photo Bose Hancock, Alessandra Roncarati. So, the initiators brought together a group of ca 100 authors and co-authors that are experts in the respective goods and services of the marine bivalves, in order to produce this book. We limited ourselves to the marine bivalves as a lot of knowledge is available from bivalve aquaculture. We also did not focus on adverse impacts of bivalve aquaculture on the environment, as a lot of excellent literature is available on these issues. The aim of the book is to review the knowledge of the various functions of natural and cultivated bivalves with relevance for human use, direct or indirect. This should deliver a better understanding of the bivalves and their various options for making better use of them. This approach is relevant for anybody that deals with marine bivalves. Bivalve shellfish farmers can get a better understanding of the role the animals play in the ecosystem and for society. This may gain interest in combining different services to make use of the multiple potentials the bivalves have. This also holds for people that deal with shellfish restoration and conservation, as some of the reviews clearly show that there is synergy in the combination of functions. This aspect is particularly relevant for policy advisors that need to prepare decisions on spatial planning and competing claims. As nowadays bivalve reefs are used for coastal defense, the book is also relevant for coastal engineers. The section on cultural services may inspire foodies as well as gardeners to start growing their own bivalves, as a sea garden or as a social community event. The goods and services concept is now further developed, in this case for the marine bivalves, and this contributes to further scientific knowledge that is relevant for students and scientists. The book is set up for the reader with different chapters that can be read standalone as scientific papers. All chapters have been subject to peer reviews. We are grateful for the help of many people. In particular, the referees for their constructive comments on the different chapters. Dr. Andrea Alfaro, Dr. Martin Baptist, Dr. Jeff Barrail, Dr. Bob Borsha, Dr. Carrie Byron, Dr. Matthew Carre, Dr. Lauren Cohen, Dr. Luke Camo, Dr. Steve Cross, Dr. Jan Drent, Dr. Ramon Filguera, Dr. Geff Flimlin, Dr. Tom Gill, Dr. Ing-Marie Gren, Dr. Bose Hancock, Dr. Vivian Husa, Dr. John Isley, Dr. Fred Jean, Dr. Nigel Keeley, Dr. Lot Kluger, Dr. Thomas Landry, Dr. Claire Lazarus, Dr. Marie Marr, Dr. Stein Mortensen, Dr. Ingvar Olsen, Dr. Christopher Pierce, Dr. Theo Prinz, Dr. Julie Rose, Dr. Matt Service, Dr. Sandy Shumway, Dr. Cosimo Solidoro, Dr. Ir Natalie Steins, Dr. Tor Strohmeyer, Dr. John Svensson, Dr. Met Termanson, Dr. Brenda Walls, Dr. Gary Wickfors, and Dr. Tom Isabert. We are grateful to the colleagues of the Yellow Sea Fisheries Institute in Qingdao, China, for the Chinese translations of the abstracts. We also thank Wageningen Marine Research, the Netherlands, for sponsoring the workshop. Special thanks to the Institute of Marine Research, Norway, the University of Applied Science Vlissingen, the Netherlands, Wageningen Marine Research, the Netherlands, and DTU Aqua, Denmark, and many of the authors' institutions to facilitate the open access availability of the book. We thank Alexandrine Cheronet and Judith Terpose from Springer Nature for their help in publishing the book. Odd C. Small, Yerseke, the Netherlands. João G. Ferreira, Monte de Caparica, Portugal. John Grant, Halifax, NS, Canada. Jens K. Peterson, Nykøbing Mors, Denmark. Øyvind Strand, Bergen, Norway.